The Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport provided an update on the completion of the synthetic track in Burnham Park in this report. Preparations and construction of a state-of-the-art synthetic track commenced in 2017 by former Minister George Norton. Works progressed slowly in New Amsterdam from 2017 to 2018 with the preparations of the Burnham Park for the track. The third phase has been completed, and the facility has been left in an incomplete state for quite some time, with the pandemic, the weather, the inability to source materials, leading the list of points that were told to validate the fact that the facility is incomplete. Media representatives caught up with the Minister of Culture, Youth and Sports, the Honorable Charles Ramson Jr., who provided an update on the synthetic track in New Amsterdam.
Now, in relation to the laying of the synthetic material, what you should know is that that's already purchased. That's already in my possession, and it's the reason why we haven't moved forward with it as yet is because we had to finish the one in Linden, which it should be finishing over the next couple of days, and then they move on to resurfacing the one at Lenora, which I've already paid for.
Minister Ramson Jr. explained that the task that is left is technical and tedious, so it ought to be done with utmost precision.
We can't do it at the same time, so we have to do it one after the other as opposed to simultaneously or contemporaneously. Is that it has to be supervised. The laying of the synthetic material has to be supervised by the consultant from BSW. So who is here right now? So this is the German company. They're there at Linden right now, and then they move on to Lenora to supervise the resurfacing of Lenora. And then once that's done, we now program for another consultant to come to supervise the laying of the asphalt in New Amsterdam, for the track in New Amsterdam, because there are two different consultants with very specific types of skills.
Furthermore, the minister said,
the margin of error is 5 millimeters. 5 millimeters is the margin of error when it comes to laying of the asphalt. So tiny. That's why when we're coming to now lay the asphalt, it has to be done with the supervision of the consultant, and he has to be programmed, because when I say program, meaning we have to fit our work with his schedule, because he has to travel to different locations around the world to supervise the installation of the asphalt. So,
however, minor works are ongoing on the ground.
Timelines, I can't give you that as yet because it has to be based on what's the availability for those two individuals coming out of Germany. But what I can say is that you have two projects that are going on currently. One is in relation to a big pavilion which is being built right now. When you go, you'll see the stands being built there right now. And two is in relation to the FIFA standard lighting. That's already been awarded, and it's going to be installed there pretty soon.
When completed, the tracks will be 400 meters in dimension and outfitted with 8 lanes. It is expected to be similar to the dimensions of the Olympic Stadium in Berlin, Germany. It will also have the facilities to host international track and field events. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.